right. Hello, YouTube. We are back. We have been doing this campaign, and the campaign is currently at the point where Royce and Ziam have infiltrated a medical facility to kill a certain royal physician. They have just come back from eating and have now sat down on the couch, I believe. Of course, Royce is being played by E-Man, and Ziam is being played by Bat Dog. And go.
So, guess we wait for the second exam to kick off.
Yep.
Yep.
It's hands-on experiments.
Yep. Just seeing if there's anything. No one new showed up, so there's no one really to talk to. We haven't really. I guess we can speak more to the artifact lady, but I'm not sure what to talk about with her. I'm sure there's plenty of things, but nothing I feel like doing.
Yeah.
So, how about that local sports team? Did you see that ludicrous display last night?
Oh my goodness, I love that show!
Huh? Huh?
Oh, the references, don't worry about it.
Uh-huh.
Stop it. That's such a good show.
I also love throwing pig skin. What do you have in like a medieval sport? Like throwing the rocks? Throwing boulders and bowling.
Pretty sure it's something similar to soccer. It's been around forever, basically.
No, I haven't. We like just now, like within the last 10 years, learned how to pump air into a ball.
Right.
What sports are in your world, DM?
Usually like a sheep bladder or something filled with air.
I thought it was every time you kick it, it's gonna pop. That's like durable bladder. What is my? Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Really? So, what's the limit to if you just come and drinking liquid? Is there a limit?
Pretty sure it wouldn't cause a rupture. If that's what you're asking.
I want an explosion.
Other valves might break before it ruptures.
That's boring.
But
yeah, it'd probably go right back up the tube.
Or down the tube. Whichever happens first. Any other questions? Assistant Elwood?
No, doctor. No, doctor.
Alright. Always here to share knowledge. When do these get back?
I think I took the ones from that table.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. DM doesn't know.
Oh, I know.
You took my loot boxes.
Alright. So as you are strolling along in the corridor, you hear Bonethane and Rushford having a chat, and when they see you approaching, they quickly change the subject and start talking about something else regarding wine.
How noticeable was this change in subject?
It was fairly noticeable. Like basically, Royce saw it as he was approaching, but they were very quiet. You could not hear what they were saying, but you did notice a change in subject, and they started talking about wine, especially the wine that they were drinking.
You know, there's private rooms if you gentlemen want your space. Instead of saying stuff in hushed tones in the back corner, just saying,
Yes. Oh, we were just referencing the upcoming exam, and we didn't want to disturb anyone with our. Well, it can get a bit gory.
I'll choose to believe you, considering everyone in here is a medical professional. But, you do you. Anything worth reading, Elwood?
Nothing really. Everything's way too either specific or too general.
Let's see. I mean, we can just go ask questions about the next exam, see what she can tell us about it.
Are we operating on like an actual person?
Who knows?
Is it just gonna look at a sack of potatoes?
Might just be like a cadaver or something. Nobody's gonna miss.
A cadaver. Give me a second. I love cadavers.
Do you?
He's
That's canon now.
Cadaver.
It's someone who's passed away.
I see. I thought that sounded like a fish. I
think you were thinking about a cadaver.
What's a cadaver?
Or caviar.
Cadaver. No, it's just another corpse. That is just.
Don't let anyone say you don't learn anything here.
It's true.
I don't learn a single thing.
This
Anything
is knowledge
important.
you need to retain. What a cadaver is. I'm sure it's gonna be necessary.
Where'd you first hear about a cadaver?
Probably TV. NCIS or something. Hello, madam.
When you approach, you see Miss Vines reading a book. She doesn't notice you.
Alright, what book is she reading?
Alright, you look at the book. And notice it is the same book as before about combat medicine. It seems like she's making a lot of notes in it. Looks well worn, well read.
Alright. Go back around. Give a firm knock on the desk. Madam.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. And she closes the book very quickly and puts it in a drawer. Yes. Your name was
Dr. Pikes.
Pikes. Pikes.
Yep.
That's right. Pikes. So, and how has things been treating you?
Fairly well. I just had a couple of questions about the upcoming exam. If you can tell me anything about it.
Oh yes. It'll be in a few days. You'll be doing an operation on a patient.
Okay. All right. I guess I can't really know more than that as it's a test, but yeah. All right. Fair enough. Hear that, Airwood? We get to get our hands dirty. Finally. We
I'll
gotta.
be right back. Sorry.
Alright. You said a few days. Okay, interesting. Gonna probably check out and see how the other people spend their days when they're not cramming for an immediate exam. Seems like Rushford and the Bone Guy are making connections. Maybe the woman who lost her assistant's gonna actually get a construct from the artifice lady. Who knows? The artifice lady's assistant might show up if they need it for a surgery. Maybe. I'm also gonna question Zion about the deadline because I remember somebody said something about a week, and we've been here for a day, and the exam's gonna be in a few days. So I wonder if that's infiltration deadline or assassination deadline. We'll see. I'm sure he knows. Meantime, magic doors.
I'm gonna assume that he followed you
Okay.
and closed the door behind him.
Yes.
Can't actually flip him around. He just stays the same way. It's crazy.
Any questions, DM? Comments, concerns?
Oh no, I'm enjoying every minute of it. I like the thought processes. I spent all day yesterday just working on this, so we'll see how it goes. Because I never know what wrench is thrown in where.
I got a few wrenches ready.
I don't doubt it. I can't wait.
Sleep well?
Maybe.
Here?
Zion opens his eyes as he was thinking about something and finds himself in the room.
Yeah, he often thinks about things.
Not as much as he probably needs to, but here we are.
That's
No.
me.
I'm kidding. You're doing great.
You quickly. Alright.
Hey, Elwood, I had a question for you.
Alright.
That deadline, was it to be in here? Is that when the deadline starts, or was the finishing act the deadline?
The deadline was like the people in here. Like I had to initiate
Okay,
or whatever. I had to get in here within a week.
gotcha.
I think.
Alright.
Right, damn. Okay, like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. At least that's what I was told. That's what I remember.
Okay, that last one was the correct answer, but sure.
Should we be doing anything to expedite this, or
Nothing that We shouldn't do anything that will look suspicious.
Right, right. I mean, that's your job to not look suspicious.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the guild, unless she's not gonna be here for that long, but I mean, I don't think they're hiring, like, looking for people constantly. I think
Oh,
she's gonna be here.
Have we even made contact yet?
What's the target?
No, with the person who's, the I don't know what you're calling it. The person who's in here was supposed to say the phrase to. We haven't even that hasn't come up yet. So I'm not even sure we met the correct contact in here. If it was that lady,
You're
she had
right.
plenty of opportunities.
Yeah. I haven't had that phrase come up.
Oh.
I think. It definitely could have just been said and I just was not paying attention.
I don't think so. I mean,
I mean, the phrase of the beginning of life is death is a pretty, pretty noticeable phrase.
yeah. And she might have just been, just a person, just,
Yeah.
information person. Speaking of information, is there anything else you want to know? Like, should I be asking questions about the
I don't know
physician
why you
lady
didn't bring
too?
your bell when I brought mine.
Look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of enjoying the atmosphere, being around other medical professionals, being tested. It's kind of
That doesn't stop you from bringing a. I can't say transportation. Communication device.
I'm sure you don't need me to communicate with you.
That's not. If we're separated, it'll be nice.
Yeah.
Also,
it'd be nice.
it would have been nice to be told that you weren't bringing it.
You
That's
can
just a
ask the-
slot.
You can
That's
ask
just
the
a bell.
artifice. You can ask
I
the
just have a
artifice
bell
lady.
now.
You can ask the artifice lady about it. See if she can just give me one.
Hello, I have contraband.
She does it all the time. What do you mean?
Does she have contraband?
I'm not sure if it's contraband. I don't know, she might have connections.
I mean, apparently she's able to go in and out, so maybe
No, her
I can
assistant.
hitch a ride with her.
Like, she's able to have constant communications with her assistant, and I'm pretty sure she can work things out. Wouldn't be that hard, probably. Who knows? But, I mean, should I be asking questions about her to people to get information, or what should I be doing to help you progress?
You just need to help me get in contact with the target.
Okay. Any recommendations on how I can do that?
Not until we are on par, because she's probably not going to reveal herself until we're at the level we need or whatever. I don't know.
Alright.
And so what is this job for? It's to be one of the royal physicians? Like, what was it you work for, the royal physician?
I have no idea. I mean, I can go ask ask people what is your goal in this, taking these exams and things. Maybe they all have the same common goal. It's,
Yeah, we can just ask what. Ask Miss Chair. Apparently her name isn't. Okay, well, Miss Chair.
What?
What?
Oh, wait. She's. There we go. Miss Vines. The chair was clipping into her.
All right.
Whoa. Yeah.
Let's go mingle, shall we?
Don't you just enjoy a mingle?
Not particularly, but necessary evil.
That's why mingle is evil.
Hello, doctor.
Ah, yes. And how are you today?
I'm I'm doing pretty well. I just had a quick question. Trying to organize myself, so I'm just asking people, what is your ultimate goal in taking these exams? Like, what do you hope to get? What is your end goal for all of this?
Well, really, I mean, me personally, access to the facilities. Once I, well, once I become a royal physician, I am going to be able to do a lot more studying. I feel like that's going to really help me with my goals. Um,
Okay, understandable.
uh, I have a lot of things that I'd like to try that I can't at at the current time, and I feel like it'll open a lot of doors for some funding for some of the research that I'd like to do.
Funding, the ultimate, I guess, goal for everyone.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, ma'am, for your input.
Yes, no problem. And why are you here, Dr. Pikes?
Um, Ultimately, it's to help discover a cure for the plague going around.
Oh, you're one of the hopefuls. Very nice.
Yeah, on my own, can't do much without access to the facilities and actual victims of the plague.
Oh,
If I
yes.
progress through this, hopefully that happens.
A nasty thing, that plague. I mean, who could come up with something that makes someone explode? It's
So
crazy.
weird.
Yes.
Yeah, who would do that? Uh, all right. Thank you, madam. Good luck with the upcoming exams.
Oh, and you as well.
Hello, doctor.
Hello. Uh, is there something I can do for you?
I'm just going around getting input. Just wondering what's your goal with these exams? What do you hope to get out of them?
Just give me a second, sorry.
Can't tell if you were being dissed or if I was. About the exploding people. Lore-wise, it'd be you. Gameplay-wise, it would be me.
Oh, see, that's the beauty of it. It does both.
Mm.
All right.
Doctor!
I experiment with my own body. That's why I can, the tentacle and the horns come in.
All right. Sorry, continue.
Oh, doctor, I was hoping to find out what your ultimate goal is with taking these exams.
Oh, I guess you could say that I'm doing it for, well, for fame, to be honest with you. Not for myself, of course, but if I get my name out there, I can have access to a lot more medical artifacts. It opened up a lot of doors for me. People knowing who I am. People would be bringing their artifacts to me, and I'd be able to see a lot more. So I guess becoming famous through becoming a royal physician would really kind of set the stage for me, so to speak.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Understandable. Fame comes opportunity. All right. Yeah, what?
Bikes.
Dr. Pikes to you. All right. Alright, so it just seems like Lord Physician is the end goal for these exams.
Yeah.
Hoping the better at the exams you do, the faster that happens.
I doubt it.
True. Maybe if we do something extraordinary on the exams, the higher ups will want to talk to us, you know.
Don't really want to put that much attention on us. I don't know. This is a weird way of the guild doing it, by the way. The guild wouldn't do this type of thing.
I mean,
Have
what
someone
else?
get into the interception, draw them out of the building, not go into a highly secured magical restraining building.
We could have
Either
done that.
intercept, transaction, transmission.
We could have done that.
Transportation.
I could have given you plague-like symptoms. Just give you a straight line, you know.
Yeah, but this is how the guild wanted me to do it. It says how we're going to.
Such a rule follower. Can't believe you. The Zion?
How dare indeed.
Yeah, this arc we're on seems long and exciting.
Long and treacherous.
Exciting. I'm so excited. I don't feel like talking to them. I'm gonna be honest with you.
We haven't really explored downstairs.
Are you allowed to?
I mean, why not? I mean,
Huh?
we can go down there for dinner. I mean, there's no guards up here that we see.
Sure.
This is
that's it.
strange.
You've
Get
never gone
halted,
past the
get
guard who
halted.
told us to come up here.
Can I help you, sirs?
Can we
Yeah.
explore down here, or is this area off limits?
No, sir. You can only come down during meals. Otherwise, you'll need to stay up in the dormitories.
Is there another place that we can explore?
Not currently, sir. It's for security reasons.
And Zyme is doing his speech that I don't want to do.
It's doing his what?
His speech, his little stammer.
Okay, well, you need to do that in order to do that.
Why do I need to do that?
It's fine. You heard him, Elwood. Let's go back upstairs. Woo.
I like this carpet, by the way.
Do you?
Yeah, it's just so useless. Oh my! How would you have that on hand?
No, you just pulled it from over there.
Have fun. Constantly doing. This for the floorboards is also.
The maintenance in this place. Oh my! Holy shit.
Okay. Man.
Man. All right. What now?
Now. I mean, we can just go ask if we can go to the exams right now. What's stopping us?
Probably their preparation, but I'll
It's
ask.
just all I need is a.
No.
Wait,
Hold
what
on.
was it
What are you gonna
called?
say? Cadaver.
Cadaver.
Okay, I'll ask.
And I can make one.
I'm sure you could.
See Miss Vines reading that book again. She appears to be writing down notes as well.
Has she noticed me?
She has not noticed you. She is very absorbed in that book.
Gonna read her notes.
All right. You read her notes. It pertains to something about combat magic and her. She's writing down combat magic and how she is wanting. I'm trying to think of it. It's my bad. Wow.
What's the deal?
It's in reference to her wanting to be a combat medic. The magic spells that are used during that time, like different healing techniques, things of that nature. I was trying to actually, do it like someone would be writing it, but I can't do it on the fly, sadly. But yeah, you basically read over it. It's basically just her writing down notes about being a combat medic, spells to use during different situations.
Like an enchantress or something like that?
Like a cleric, yeah. But in this world's,
Paladin.
where they're supposed to stay in the back, the appropriate formations to be used, the appropriate herbs, things of that
Support.
nature, to take with them on journeys. It looks like she's studying for a test, possibly.
Let's see. Oh. This time I'm gonna be around here. And then I knock on the desk while I'm next to her. Madam?
Hi. Yes. And she closes the book very quickly again, puts it in the drawer. Mr. Pikes, again. How questions?
I was wondering if we need to wait a few days to take the exam, or can we take it sooner?
You can take it sooner. Are you not wanting to take any classes till then?
Is that a thing you offer?
Yes. It's the
First ever.
that's my apologies. I thought I went over that with you. But yes, you can sign up for classes. We have different types that you can learn how to do, learn more about herbs, potions, artifacts, things of that nature, if you so desire. We have several classes for it, but we can speed up if you're feeling that confident, speed it up a little bit more for you. It's up to you.
Edward and I were discussing, a few months ago when we were out and about, we came across a group of adventurers, and we got to talking how we use haste spells to accelerate healing, fortify spells to close the wounds, and various things like that. And it got us talking how while we're in the flow, we just wanted to take the exam.
I see. Is this so are you wanting to speed up, or would you like to take some of our courses here and now?
Is there a list of courses?
There is. Just hold on a moment. She reaches in her drawers and scrounges through papers.
Scrounger?
Don't worry, I have everything organized.
I'm glad.
Don't say I don't.
I think you do.
I'm well prepared. All right. I have herbologies. We do have a anatomy. We have magical diagnostics. And some surgical techniques. We have medical ethics and professionalism. A history of medicine.
I look at Elwood, and she says, ethics.
We do have emergency medicine. We have a new course, which is psychology. And of course, a new one as well called public health, which is, of course, due to the plague outbreak that's been going on.
Right.
Is there any of those that you fancy?
Not particularly. I mean, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to take the exam tomorrow.
All right. Tomorrow, I might be able to do it in the afternoon. I have another one early on. It would be a tight fit, but I think I could pencil you in. But again, you do realize that if you fail the test, the consequences?
I guess expulsion.
Oh, no, nothing like that. These tests are rather expensive, as you're aware, and your benefactor will be charged accordingly.
Fair enough. I have faith in my skills.
Excellent. Then it shouldn't be a problem for you. I mean, according to your test results that you took on the written exam, you both should do fine.
Just a quick question. I see that couldn't help but notice that you've been looking up, combat magic and writing notes about how it can be used for medicine. Is that my friend and I are, seasoned road medics. So if you have any questions about it.
She looks a little embarrassed as you say this, and she goes, "Oh, I've just been trying to get into a party. You see, it's been rather difficult. They're very well known, and so I've been trying to show them I'm worthy of being a part of it. As much as I enjoy being a professor, I really want to be an adventurer, and I think a combat medic would be a lot more fun and interesting."
I see. Medicine is pretty similar to poisons. You can adapt the principles pretty easily if that's something you want to get into. Give you some offensive capabilities. You can, tell the other parties that I'm a proficient poisoner and saboteur and that nature, so it might be useful in parties.
Oh, really? You think poisons would be something parties use a lot? Is
Poisons. It can be poisons such as through magic, it can be poisons through herbology, where you throw paralyzing potions, sleeping potions at the enemies and whatnot. Really good for usually that's the first thing in combat people want, some sort of crowd control.
Oh, I didn't even think about using medicine as an offensive ability. Most people just use it as a, I got hurt, heal me. That's what. It's quite interesting. If I put that type of spin on it, maybe they might see me in a new light.
Maybe. It's worth a shot anyway, I have much to lose.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Pikes. That's quite illuminating.
You got it.
The best defense is a good offense.
Yeah. Well said, Elwood. Well said. Well, thank you for your time, Miss Fines.
Thank you.
Alright. Seem to be shaping quite a lot of futures by talking to people, so I'm gonna not do that. Just not do that now.
No, it's good.
No.
I mean, I think we should be earning a lot more favors.
I mean, we have favors with everyone here so far. Well, not the artifact lady, probably. Who knows, maybe. That's gonna be your job, though. You're into the artifact. I have full faith in your ability to do that. with your unique way of talking.
Is it? What do you mean by that?
You know, Elwood has a certain dialect that he likes to use, and people might find it odd, let's say.
All right. It is now the afternoon time.
Can I help you, Assistant Elwood?
No, Dr. Pikes. Not at all.
Quite.
Quiet.
I wonder if anyone here is good at thoughts of polymorphing and using their own body as magical conduits for experiments.
I mean, bone thing. Talk about like bone stitching, so I mean that might be some type of, you know,
Yeah.
polymorph.
Hey, DM, how common is polymorph in this world and its spells?
So how spells work is that they're not really that common. There's a lot of different spells out there, so it wouldn't be surprising for someone to use something like that because they would think it was an item or a spell or what have you. But you don't see it often, if that makes sense. So think of like almost an infinite number of different spells and things out there. People aren't surprised by them, but you don't see a lot of the same unique spells a lot. There are staple spells out there. You know, just a lot of the, I want to say vanilla spells of DOS2, but shapeshifting is not always something someone does.
All right.
I just want to interject real quick. Ziam, you've been starting to really feel the effects of the corruption.
All this talk of magical artifacts is making me hungry for magic, Royce. And corruption seems to be draining me even further than before.
Right? I mean, we are surrounded by medical professionals. If you can, go up to someone, list the symptoms, and get some knowledge that maybe I haven't discovered yet.
I'm sure that that'll draw the utmost of no attention.
Other than that,
I
it's
have
not
this
really
magical
much I can.
illness that has never been documented.
Not you, not describe it directly as you. Phrase it as, surprise. Group study sessions. I'm going to describe this thing to you.
You saw
How
how
can
they
you
labeled their tests. You saw how the other patients are.
That was. We don't know the extent of the other doctors around here knowledge.
I think I know. If the
was
physicians are the
the-
ones that made those tests, I'm pretty sure I don't want to have any medical help from them.
You can always reject the ideas,
The best way to do things is from doing unethical things. That's the reason why you're so more advanced, because the best way to get advanced is to, you have to break a few bones to learn how to stitch them back together.
Go tell that to Bone Thing.
I should go tell that to Bone Thing.
Yeah, I can, use your unique dialect and just spit out one-liners at people.
Wait, stop talking about unique dialect.
So, listen, there's not much I can do about your sickness right now. I have no tools, nothing.
I'm thinking because before, what happened was the dull thud. It seemed like the dagger consumed the charges from it, which I don't know how it was able to consume it. I don't know if it was because it was being used on the dagger, and that's when. Because if that's the case, in battles, I can just hold the dagger and it just consumes the magic whenever they cast it on me.
It might have been a unique thing with a dull thud. I mean, we can try it
This is
again.
demonic.
I'll fully charge it, and we'll just see what happens if you're willing to risk that.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because demonic. It might have been because it was demonic. Is
Possibly
there
in
magical things in here?
the box.
The box.
And the things I don't want you to touch in the bed.
What box?
The box under the bed and the crystals inside the bed that heated up.
Oh, you're
Which I don't
so
want you to
right.
touch. I don't.
You're
don't
so
want you to
right.
touch those.
Zyme goes towards one of the crystals in the bed. One of the like thermal crystals.
This is a fun campaign. All right, so you walk towards the crystals on the bed.
Oh, they're there.
I mean, they're on the other side of the bed where you would sleep. There's 3 of them.
All right.
That you
There's
remember
3.
seeing. Yes, that you remember seeing, yes.
All right. What temperatures are they?
What temperatures are they?
Because before there was just hot and cold.
All
on
right,
the
and
other bed.
how are you finding this out?
I'm going to put my hand around it.
All
See
right.
if it's radiating.
All right, so if you're seeing if it's radiating, so you're not directly touching it.
You're not directly touching it. Or it says doesn't want anything to do with this.
All right, so one feels hot, one feels cold, and the other one doesn't really have a sensation to it.
Zyme's going to take out the corrupted dagger.
All right, Zion
Why does that one have like clenched teeth?
takes out the corrupted dagger.
Mm-hmm. Does he just successfully do so?
Yes, you take the dagger out of the bag successfully. When you do feel a slight longing for the dagger. Like,
What does that mean?
okay, so what that means is like you've missed the dagger.
Zion pushes those feelings down. There's none. I don't like that. I don't like that.
All right. You don't like those feelings, so you try to push them down. All right. They're very prevalent. You have missed the dagger. You've missed being able to hold it. That it's your dagger. You're not fully able to push those feelings down. It's very, very much there, and you're not even aware that it's a part of the curse that you're under.
All right. Zion's going to he's going to draw the magic with his dagger into the dagger.
All right, so you're attempting to draw the magic from the stones into the dagger.
The neutral one.
The neutral one.
Sure, maybe. Hey, Royce, I want your opinion on this.
Yeah, man. How can I help you? I say behind the curtain.
Cold, hot, or neutral?
None. Considering
about-
we have yet to have a room inspection.
Zyme draws from the box.
What are you doing?
No, I don't know. Zyme goes away. Zyme.
Is it safe? Can I look? Oh, hey.
All right. Alright, so only
So?
a minor explosion.
Really? I didn't hear anything. You've gotten good at these.
I clean it up, don't worry.
Okay.
Slime puts the dagger away. Also, shouldn't the dagger be like consuming the hidden pouch's magic?
The guild is strong and knowledgeable about all
I don't-
things.
I don't know. I don't know how the dagger works entirely. It's such a mystery.
Yeah.
It's probably because it's demonic. That's my leading theory. Is it did the Dolthad because it's demonic?
All right, I'm going to say, as your GM, there's a reason behind everything. There's a purpose behind stuff.
That's just a general law of the world.
Yeah, I'm just saying I'm just saying, like, I'm just letting you know that there's actual reasons behind things. It's not just okay.
I wasn't saying there wasn't.
No. I'm just, yeah. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
All right.
It's a weird thing to bring up.
Okay.
There's no reason for the dagger to not be consuming. No reason.
How dare it? There's no,
How
I mean,
dare
there's no reason for it for Zymda and elves to be such leaf lovers.
I look at Science shooting leaves and question, tapping him on the shoulder with my hand. Please put your shirt back on.
How many curses is Zyme under? I think that's the question we need to really find out.
You know what's an interesting thing? They didn't have anything about demons or anything on the course list.
You ever talk to them about demons?
I mean, that'd be. I don't know as much about demons as you. I'd be just making things up, which is never good for anyone.
Uh-huh.
I can go just, bring it up. Like, well, ma'am, do you guys teach anything about demonic curses and things like that?
Yeah.
Why not,
Yeah.
I'm sure she won't mind us barging in her room 3 times in a couple of hours.
What is this place? Is this like the capital, whatever, of like medical practices?
I assume so. The human capital, and probably the most important medics are here.
I wonder if there's any documentation on the current, plague right now.
Probably not in this area, unless it's just like a general book of current affairs, maybe. I don't know. What did the lady behind me, or to my right, specialize in? Did she say? Can't remember.
She specializes in
No, you don't remember?
bossing
Say it's
bossing people around.
Makes sense.
Expecting associates to not talk.
Okay.
What's that she specializes in?
How would you feel if I asked the artifact lady about demonic artifacts?
I can go do that, yeah.
You want to? Okay.
I mean, do you want to?
I mean, I was offering me to do it, but if you want to do it, I'll be right
Sure.
behind you.
I mean, if you
No,
if you need-
not right behind you. No.
I don't want to
Come on,
speak.
Elwood, spread your wings. Be social. I'm. Hello, again, madam. Sorry for bothering you.
Oh, it's you two again. How can I help you again?
Yeah, I was wondering, through your vast expertise on artifacts, have you come across demonic artifacts in the past?
She stares at you. It's quite a question.
It is.
Is there a reason behind your sudden intrigue in demonic artifacts?
I mean, besides the fact that I've come across them before and had no idea what to do with them, and I'm seeking advice from a professional.
Oh, Oh, you've come across demonic artifacts before? Did you inform the guild and sell them to them?
I had them identified, and I gave them to the magic shop owner who gave me an offer. I assume she did what she must with them afterwards.
Yes, usually you can sell them to a magic shop owner. They are more than likely going to sell it to the guild. Sometimes they sell it to a third party, which they are not supposed to do. Demonic items can be touchy subjects. While it's not illegal per se to sell them to other avenues, it is very frowned upon, especially if something negative happens because of the artifact.
All right. So upon discovery, the best course of action is to bring it to the guild.
Correct, yes, that's the best way to cover all of your tracks. If something negative were to happen, it's not your fault. But if you were to sell it to a shop owner and they somehow let it loose, let's say, and your name pops up, then more than likely you'll be held responsible for it.
Right. All right. It's good information to know. All right. Have you ever come across an artifact, demonic or not, that left a curse or left a sickness on you or someone, even after you sold it off?
Yes, there have been demonic curses that have been rather nasty in a few that I've found. Why do you ask?
You hear stories about, I heard one story about a woman who was constantly berated by a sleep demon every time she slept, and sometimes when she was awake, she was, yeah. It was in a journal that I read a few weeks ago.
Oh, do you still have that journal? She asks, intrigued.
Unfortunately, I don't, as I thought it was a demonic artifact, and I gave it to the appropriate party.
Ah, I see. Yes, most unfortunate. I would have probably bought that off you. I'm always looking for new types of artifacts to study, especially of the medical variety. Sadly, I've not run across any demonic ones. Usually the demonic ones are rather nasty pieces, more for offensive than, helping, let's just say.
Right. All right. Thank you, madam.
You're welcome. Yeah, the few times that I know of someone getting a demonic curse, they didn't survive that long. And when they did, it was in rather unfortunate agony.
See. Makes sense. All right. Unfortunately, if I have to bother you again with more questions, I hope you understand.
Yes, everyone's always looking for a handout. And what's your expertise?
Surgeries, combat medicine, just pretty well versed in a lot of things.
You said you were doing herbologist, something like that as well.
That's the sort of thing you just throw in because everyone basically knows as much as that necessary as herbology. But yeah,
I see. All right. Well, yes, I would. I mean, herbology is not that great of a subject, anyways. But surgery, that sounds rather intriguing, and combat medic, that can be very beneficial. If I have some questions, I guess I will come and ask you as well.
Sure. All right. Good day, madam.
Good day.
What's the stigma about herbology? Everything uses herbology. Alchemy, herbology. Medicines, herbology. What's the deal? Mm-hmm. Right.
Sorry. Thanks, one. The deal with herbology is, I mean, did you say it with a positive light or a negative?
Oh my.
I mean, they seem to all. I'm not sure if it's in a negative light, more like dismissal.
Hmm. There's like tons of herbs. So I don't know if it's like hard to get that one herb, since there's like so many. I don't know if you can like grow them or if they need a certain condition, like if they have to grow naturally. I don't know.
We've
What
seen
they do.
we've seen them grow under the right magic at the Opalberry. The alchemist had a lot of them
Oh,
growing
yeah.
around.
What are those medical herbs though?
Herbs are herbs, man. You know what? I'm actually kind of curious about a class. Did they say psychology or something similar to that? What do you think that consists of?
Brain poking.
I suppose. I know there's a class running today or
Okay.
tomorrow morning.
I had a class for that once. My mentor, brain poking.
It's
very
not the
different. It was-
same. It's not the same thing. Not pretty sure. Right?
It was with like a, but it was instead of like a a normal stick. It was like a long, sharp blade.
Right. Were
It
there?
was a spear.
I see. And in this brain poking, was there an effort to keep the brain intact, or did you kind of run it through?
It was a javelin throwing competition.
All
Yeah.
right. Good to know. Madam! I knocking loudly on the desk.
Witness me.
Oh, what? It's you again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you have any classes on psychology between today and tomorrow morning?
I do. Psychology. Yes. There is a class on psychology. Is there any other classes that you'd like to sign up for before you, move on to the next level?
Nope, just that one.
All right. Not sure how much information you can get out of just one class, but
You know what? Before I even sign up, can you just give me a quick rundown of what that teaches?
yes. Basically, it's something called social behavioral. I'm not sure myself, but it deals in like understanding why people do the things that they do,
Okay.
things of that nature. It's a new concept.
Cognitive behavioral therapy.
It might be more of like, when people see a sickness, what is their behavior when they come across it, and what does a group usually do when a plague is announced? Because we saw other behaviors like people were, I'm pretty sure when they first said, no doors, people were reacted a certain way, and might teach about how to, how people react to rules like that and stuff.
Bad. They want their doors.
Who wants a door?
What was the town's name? I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure what I can gain out of that class. I'm pretty sure it's basic stuff. Nah,
You
I'm
hit
alright.
Billy. Billy
All
won't
right.
like you hitting him.
If
He's
you
real close
did
to Billy.
if you did take the class for its full course, which would be the few days until you take your exam, you'll probably get something out of it. But if you're speeding up the process, you probably won't gain that much knowledge from it, to be honest with you.
Alright. Well, thank you anyway. What about you, Elwood? Any classes you want to take?
She says, I have herbology, which is a fairly staple thing that people take here. It's well received. We have anatomy, magical diagnostics, surgical techniques, medical ethics, which you might want to think about taking because it really does help bedside manners. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. And
Siam.
making sure people are comfortable and well taken care of. We also have the history of medicine, which is a fascinating subject. We have emergency medicine, dealing with like combat, in the moment type stuff. And then we have psychology, which we've already gone over, and then the public health, which is again something new because of the plague and everything. All fascinating subjects that would probably help you out exponentially in your journeys.
I guess all multi-day classes.
Correct, yes. Usually it takes about 3 days to fully acquire something from the classes for quick studies.
Alright. Well, I'll discuss it with my assistant and we'll get back to you.
All right.
So, what say you?
I think the plan is, it doesn't matter how far we go. We don't have to get to the top. The only thing we know, we need to learn that our target is in this building, and then we got to cause a disaster, which I don't know how. and then once the building is evacuated, then under all the chaos, I'll just cause an accident.
That's your plan? Cause chaos?
Mm-hmm. Be a lot more fine-tuned then, though. I'll have to plan everything.
Okay, what's the immediate plan?
Like right now?
Yeah.
We try to get closer to the royal physicians.
Do you think we need to take any classes?
No. Unless you want
Alright.
to.
I want to. I want to take them all, but seems like that'll take a long time.
I mean, you can stay here. Like once another mission, you can stay here under your.
I guess. I guess if the Pike's name is clear, I can come back.
Yeah.
All right. Putting a lot of faith in you.
Me?
Mhm.
Why?
To not get caught.
Thought me you wouldn't even be here.
Could have come here, probably.
Well, then you can come on here in the pretenses of Royce.
But I've been known to hang out with Zion, which is a whole nother thing.
So is Zion.
Really? What's wrong with Zion?
What? There's nothing wrong with Zion. Maybe the leaves, but that's it.
I mean, Elwood has leaves as well. Why has nobody said anything about your leaves here? None of the doctors.
That's true. If it was really a medical disease,
Yeah.
they just haven't even looked at me, which is a good thing.
Pose. Alright. So I guess we'll take the exam tomorrow. And I'm pretty confident in it. As long as it's nothing weird, but if it's something weird, I'm
Yeah.
should be fine. Okay. Shall we I guess we'll hang around till dinner.
Yep.
Feel free to roam about. Looking over my notes.
Hmm. Zion's going to study the map.
All right. You studied the map. Let me ask you a question. I don't think you've ever actually studied the map before, have you?
No, I have not. I think I've glanced at, but that is it.
Yes. Do.
I'm gonna learn that hole that I plugged was a secret passageway.
All right. So as you look over the map, you realize that it has a layout of the current level that you're on. That there is a room next to yours. It is to the left of you where you're laying down. And there's also a room where your head is. It appears that that is a separate room from everyone. It's not labeled, so you're not sure what would be in it. But it is a bedroom of some sorts. You know that there is a exam room in the double doors where Mrs. Vines is. There is a secret passage leading to the kitchen in the exam room. And that's pretty much all you see about that. But you notice that the next two areas look like they are in completely different locations from where you are. In fact, it looks like they are not even a part of this castle.
Does it have like an entrance, like a way to get there, or is this like off of the map?
It doesn't, you're not sure. Like it doesn't, you're looking at it and it doesn't really have an entrance or an exit.
So is it connected to the building?
It doesn't even look like it's connected to the building. You see no stairs, no doorways in. It just looks like it exists.
So it's an off building, like it's not.
What I'm telling you
Like,
is,
I'm asking about on the
Okay.
map.
Right.
It looks like
right, you're looking at the map.
it's not connected.
Right, you're
to
looking.
the rooms, to any rooms.
Right. Okay, so you're looking at the map. You notice that there is no doors that enter into the second and last parts, because there's two more. There's two more levels. You notice that there's
Alright.
no doors entering into the second level, no stairs entering into the second level, no windows. You notice that the third one also is the same, but it looks a lot larger. You do notice some secret passages going to some of the rooms, but that's it. You just notice that it looks like there's no way to actually enter into these places.
All right. How detailed is this map?
It's fairly detailed. It has the layout of the rooms and everything. It has the doors. This place that you're in does have windows, and they are listed on the map, as well as the stairs and the doors and everything.
And the place that doesn't have an entrance or exit into, is that detailed?
As detailed as this map, yes.
Okay. And is there any writing on the map anywhere?
There's no writing on the map whatsoever.
Well, that place is clearly known about. Hey, Royce.
Yeah.
You know, look at the map with me.
Get
Get an,
sure.
get an understanding of this place.
All right, while y'all do that, I'll be right back.
I look at the map and get a general understanding of the place. Anything you want to point out to me that I may not understand?
It's a secret entrance way into the kitchen from the labs.
Where are the labs?
The labs. I think it was the room connected to Miss Vines. I think.
Gotcha. All right.
And then we have an area next door. Like there's a room right at our head behind this wall. Which is unmarked. Like it doesn't show any ownership of that room.
Oh, okay.
And the bedroom to our side.
All right.
Every time we enter Miss Vine's room, she's very unaware of anything that's happening.
Yeah, it's good to remember, I guess, in case,
Yeah. Next time we go there, I might, look to see if she has any keys or anything lying around.
Huh? You can head over there after dinner or tomorrow morning.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
Strike up the conversation. Or not. Mr. Arrowood, can you come over here for a second?
Alright.
Alright, if you look here, this is a diagram I've drawn out of how I like my surgical tools prepared and things like that. And when we get into the exam, this is something you can do to help the process. Because they'll probably be briefing me. Where we get in there, you can start organizing things.
Okay, so just place this paper on the table and then just put the tools on the paper, on the outlined.
I don't know the tools they're gonna provide. It's just general, scalpels over here, magical implements over here.
Won't they have their own way of organizing things?
That's not my problem.
It's not just gonna be in like a box, right?
I don't know. I mean, if it's in a box, you can take it out of the box and start laying them out. And
I don't think it's in a box. I'm not putting my hands in a box. I feel like we're gonna get like poked and stabbed with like random bodily fluids.
I assume you can look in the box. It's not just a hidden box. You just stick your hand inside of a small hole and feel around. If it's in a box,
You'd be
No,
surprised.
never mind. Don't worry about it. It's fine. All right. We'll see when we get there.
I think hospitals like treat their instruments like cutlery.
Like cutlery?
Yeah.
Like
Like
toss it
have,
in the drawer?
It's like sections. It's like the forks, the knives, the scalpels, the bone saws, the spoons they scoop organs out with.
Are you talking about in real life?
Yeah. All everywhere.
Oh, okay. So in real life, usually what they do is they have like a cleaning place that cleans it all, and then what they do is they
I'm talking
put
organization.
yeah. No, I'm telling you. So then they have like so for surgeries, if it's a certain type of surgery, they already have they know the instruments they need, and so they lay them out on a table and like create a preset thing for those instruments. And so once they're done, they just take them to the cleaning facility, clean them, and then they store them and then make those pallets again when needed for any type of surgery. So that's
No.
okay.
You ever had like a utensil drawer? That's how they do it. Isn't that Royce, medical professional?
This is kind of why I wanted the organization thing. We don't know what kind of surgery we're going into tomorrow, and who knows? That's part
it's a
of it.
surgery.
Yeah,
A surgery can be anything. It can
That's
be
what I'm
anything
saying.
that, yeah. Because I know someone that had a surgery on their toe where it was just like they lifted their nail and they cut their nail off. That was, that was.
it's a medical procedure. That means it's a surgery, most likely. Surgery is very broad.
Will surgery count as someone once had a stomachache, so they gave him a grape flavored popsicle? Would that be a surgery?
No,
No. But what if they said it was a surgery?
let them claim it. I guess whatever helps them feel better. Instead of saying I went to the doctor and gave me a popsicle to make my tummy feel better. No, I had a surgery to make my tummy feel better.
What if their stomach was imploding?
I probably need some sort of surgery or induced laxatives or something.
But what if Dr. Royce,
Yeah,
can you make someone implode?
implode?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question.
Do you make people explode?
Constantly. You see my work. But implosion.
It's, a contained bowel movement.
I mean, you can make organs rupture inside.
Why haven't I seen you do that?
It's not as fun.
Yeah, it's
Not
a lot
nearly
more
as
practical.
No. It's nowhere near as fun though. Either way, you're just meant to end someone, and you just might as well get the that cathartic feeling of explosion and seeing that. Never mind, I'm not gonna get too specific, but you get me.
Yeah. Did you bring your needle?
My needle? Can make needles.
I mean your no feel needle.
No, I didn't.
How fun.
Yep.
I guess I'll go chime my bell. I'll use this bell.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. How's it not dinner? Maybe if I ring my bell, they'll start ringing theirs.
You probably get in trouble for having a bell.
I just said that's my voice. Ba-da-da-da!
You see some of the people in the lounge look at you oddly.
That wasn't me. That wasn't Zyme doing it. That was me.
I never know.
I would say it. I would say Zyme goes la da da da.
Sometimes you don't. It's fine.
I will bomb this hospital.
In the game. In the game.
Game.
Who knows? It might be part of the exam to, you know, not have rules laid out properly and to test your adaptability. So we take inventory first before we begin. It might be beneficial.
Yeah. Depends on how much we can do before we begin.
I mean, wouldn't take that long to organize, and that's pretty crucial in starting a surgery. You know, see if the patient is stable in any way before you start, find out his conditions, because we're going in there blind.
Yeah.
We don't know
Can
anything.
Can that magnifying glass of yours find out like what's wrong with the patient? Like, are you able to, like a X-ray, see through them?
I don't think so. I've never tried that. I just doubt it can, you know?
I mean, if there's anything, if there's any magical curses or anything magical afflicting them tomorrow, then I'll be able to cure them.
Without people noticing?
I can make it look like a scalpel.
I suppose.
Oh, who is?
Ah, gentlemen. Will you be having food in your chambers this evening, or will you be joining the people downstairs?
Did she say anything this time?
She is not giving off any type of assassin signals right now.
Your hair has changed, man. Worse, that's I am.
When I eat downstairs, Spikes?
You want to eat down? Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Downstairs.
She says you'll be eating with everyone else. Correct?
I'll be eating with everyone else.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, join me. And she starts walking downstairs.
You're such a nervous server. Server?
Sir?
Is it server? Get served? Get served. Survivor.
She's in. I don't know what to. You.
Me?
You.
Me?
Last time. Secrets.
Just start yelling secrets. Secrets! Secrets!
The guard nods as you walk by.
Secrets! Origins Evolution.
All right, sirs. What do you want to eat?
There's a poison tomato sauce here. I'll take the same as yesterday. A nice dwarven stew.
All right, a dwarven stew for you. And you, sir, what will you have?
Why are you speaking like that, DM?
That's how she's speaking to you.
She's doing any signals.
She's not doing any signals to you.
That's such a weird way to speak. Is she speaking like Eldarin?
No, this is how she's speaking to you.
All right. It is time. Examine, sir.
All right.
For any hinted movements or anything.
You see no assassin movements at all,
No, I'm not.
but she does look frustrated with you.
I don't like that. Cause it. Hey man.
Huh?
Hey man. Why would someone be mad at me? I don't answer that. Don't answer that. Do not answer that. You know what? I'll have it taken to my room. I'll have a elven stew. Some napkins. Then some orange juice. Elven orange juice. Sounds nice, right? Yeah.
All right. So you tell her that you're wanting to have your food inside your room.
Yeah.
Okay. As you say this, her whole demeanor changes towards you, and she
Positive
goes
or negative?
positive. She goes, "Yes, sir. I will bring it up as soon as possible." And she smiles at you.
I wanted to eat downstairs to see if the target was going to eat down here with us. And Zion looks around to see if I know her name.
Whitmore.
Whitmore?
The only people that you see around you are the people that
Oh,
you've
yeah.
already met upstairs, the assistants and the doctors who are students at the facility. And they are down here. They're just eating at different tables.
All right. Here we go.
She walks into the back.
What was that about, man?
I don't know. Women are scary. It's hard to read them when they're not giving you signals.
Can you question me while I was nervous? And look at you. Look at you. Professional.
So I'm a professional killer, not a professional
I assume
understander.
that'll be part of the job, you know?
What?
You know, mingling.
Mingling? I ain't mingling. That's understanding a new species.
Wow, okay. I was only nervous because I didn't want to say anything to jeopardize your job.
My job. It's my job again.
I don't know anymore.
Drink orange juice. Stay inside. Be doctor. I love doctoring. Ask me a doctor fact.
You hear a knock on the door.
Quick, ask me a doctor fact.
Why will one's toenails be yellow?
7.
Good, good.
Ah,
Actually, what? What? Ivan, what? Is that fungal? Is that why was someone's?
Could be fungal, could be jaundice.
I was like tooth decay.
could be that they're painting their
That's,
toenails too much.
Isn't jaundice tooth decay?
that's gingivitis.
Oh my
No.
Oh god.
It could be both, right?
Please tell me you're acting
Gingivitis
a
in my
character right
toes,
now.
Jaundice in my teeth.
Sorry, madam. We're going over our notes for the upcoming exam.
I see. Well, here's your plates, and she places them down, one in front of Royce, one in front of Zion, and your drinks.
Thank you very much.
Royce takes any napkins or any implements on Zion's end of the table.
There are quite a few napkins on Ziam's side. Royce, you don't see any on your side at all. No
Figured
napkins.
that. Care to share, Mr. Elwood? What is she doing?
She's staring at you both, watching.
Anything else, madam?
Food.
Ziam, you see her starting to talk in the assassin's language. She says there is going to be an inspection later on tonight. Be sure that the room is exactly as you entered into it, and any contraband is hidden away where the guards can't find it. She also says to use the napkins to ask any questions or anything needed of the priest.
Alright, Zyme asks to remind him where the priest services.
She stares at you. And she says, "You don't remember?"
I remember. I just want to know if I don't have everything pieced together.
She sighs, and she says that...
I think it's the DM sighing.
She says he deals in poisons, blackmail, spying, smuggling, and he is a master of disguise. He also...
Alright. He also won.
If there's anything that you need from him, let him know, and he will be sure to get it. Of course, it will cost double while you're in here, because it does take quite a bit of money just to get stuff past the guards. Anything you get, however, will be contraband, so be sure to hide it in some way, or make sure that it's not something that that they'll find on you.
Alright. Thank you very much. So the only thing I forgot was smuggling.
Also, the after the exam, they should allow you a brief respite outside these walls before they move you to the new facility.
Repeat that?
After you finish facility.
We're going to a new facility.
Yes, the secondary facility is not here. It's in another location. Alright, I must get back. They'll be
Thank you.
concerned.
So, Mr. Pikes, seems we'll be moving to a new facility after exams. Whatever.
How many more exams till then?
I don't know for sure.
Royce eyes the napkins.
Ziam picks up all the napkins and looks for any writing on any of them.
You don't see any writing on them.
How many napkins are there?
There's 10 napkins in all.
Oh, Ziam hands Royce a napkin.
How generous of you, Mr. Elwood.
Ziam
Royce eats
hands,
his food.
Ziam hands Zion. Go hand half the napkins to Royce.
All right. Now you each have 5 napkins.
Did I say like someone's jaw snap?
That was my finger.
Ooh.
Just cracked my finger. Jaw snap.
I don't know, I love the doctor.
Alright. Decent meal.
Decent meal indeed.
It tasted exactly the same as you ate before. Nothing's changed.
Vegetables need work. Hey Royce,
Yeah.
do you need any items from the outside world?
Not that I know of.
Alright. So I'm able to get some if needed. I can't request items from those chests because apparently only us can open them.
You do know that they are personally locked by yourselves and not accessible by anyone else.
Yeah. Can you smuggle some items out? Maybe?
Maybe.
Let's smuggle this bell out.
You can always ask when you're not.
No, it'd be an item from here. I can retrieve some documents from. Hey, weren't you going to get like the test scores or whatever? What happened to that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Once again.
Alright, you see the usual Miss Vines reading a book, making
Look on the
notes.
desk and see if there's any like service bell or anything.
You don't see any service bell or anything like that. It's just a desk with a bunch of papers.
Loudly on the desk again. Dr. Vines!
Miss Dr. Pike, how can I help you?
Yeah, are you finished with those test scores?
Oh yes, you both passed. I thought I made that clear. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here.
I was more, we discussed, I wanted the results from my assistant. He said he needed to improve on a few things. I just wanted details about those. He said he's going to give me scores later.
Yes, and she starts fumbling around in her desk. That is something that we did discuss. That is true. I think. Yes. I can give those to you. Not a problem. I'll bring them to your room in a matter of moments.
Right. Do you have an assistant?
Well, no. I don't have assistant anymore.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know the tragic backstory. All right. Just bring the results to my room. Thank you.
All right. Not a problem.
She says she'll bring the results back here later. About to tell me something about she had an assistant before, but something happened and kind of left. So, anything else?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I want to think so. But things aren't good ideas. Like
Right.
doing anything. Because if I do get something, then that means I would have to hide it, and I have no place to. Don't you have like extra slots in your bag, maybe?
Technically.
Technically. Allegedly.
Yeah, I'm not sure what bag you're speaking of, sir.
Your hunchback.
How dare you? I'm in peak form right now.
I've seen better days.
How long have you been with Leaf?
What is that? Is like Leaf my betrothed?
No? How much, how long have you been green?
I mean, everyone's been outside. They've been in the forest.
The leaves protruding out of your chest. How long have you had them?
It's a fashion statement for my body.
Is it? Is this some sort of early childhood body modification you went through?
No. I was just born this way. Kind of rude.
Right. Wait, if you were born that way, wouldn't it be considered some sort of abnormal?
No, it's normal. It's a bit racist. I'll be honest.
Right.
It's like how you. Is that what is peak natural? Was it body modification?
I mean, my body seems to produce in excess amounts of testosterone, which causes hair loss.
I don't believe it.
All right.
You folded so quickly. I don't know what to do.
If what you do with your body is your business, as long as it doesn't
leaves
affect
coming
your
out of me.
health. When you say it like that, it becomes a medical concern. All right, just gonna say.
But
Uh-huh.
if it wasn't,
What
I
wasn't
think-
what? A medical problem?
I can hear.
Yo,
You hear
slaps.
a very loud bang on the door.
Oh my.
Dr. Royce? Dr. Royce?
No, that's for you. That's
Who?
for you. That's not my problem. That's
Who?
I mean, I'm sorry. Sorry, Dr. Dr. Pike. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Dr. Pikes. Dr. Pikes.
Royce panics.
Scatter! Loud banging.
That's my bad.
Roy!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was looking at your name. That's my Dr. Pikes. I have the test results as you requested here. And
Thank you very much.
she hands them to you. Let me know if there's anything else. Did you want yours as well, or just your assistant's?
I'll take mine if you have them on hand.
I don't. I'll have to go.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
All right. You did really well though. It's excellent. Just let me know if there's anything else.
Yep. Oh, gee. What do you make of that?
Fear
For who?
of Buddha's peak.
It's a sign of high testosterone, which is not a thing. To
I
be
don't know what
ashamed
that
of.
means. I don't know what that means.
Okay. All right. So she handed you a sheet of paper.
All right. Royce looks over the sheet.
All right. It says on the very top, 50 and above is passing, 100 is knowledgeable, and then over 100 is graded according to the knowledge given. On curses, Zion made a 59.
I have
On-
a question.
Yes.
Is a widow's peak a sex characteristic?
What?
That's what Tess Rossman says. Listen, I'm just,
Both men and women have testosterone.
and widow's peak is affected by that.
If you're born with a widow's peak, not so much. But if you gradually get a widow's peak, then yes.
What, you gain it?
It's hair loss.
Imagine. Where's his hair loss? Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
And both sexes have hair loss. It's not just men.
Imagine having hair loss.
Okay.
Could not be me. I mean, look at my hair.
All right. So, anyways, under poisons, Zion got a 579.
Okay.
On artifacts, he got a 62.
How much on poisons?
579.
What? Like percent? Or is that just a score?
If it's above 100, you provided something beyond the test, and they gave you a lot of extra credit.
I want to arrest my data provided.
If somebody gets poisons later, I wonder if they can't find the source of the poison, they might come to my assistant, you know? Well, the head physician's been poisoned. What can we do, Mr. Elwood?
I'm just gonna make my dialect harder and harder to understand until it's. So no one wants to talk to me. But Doctor Elwood, you need to save his life.
He speaks like
He's
that
just
for like
reaching his
5
hand
minutes
out.
straight. They turn to me. What did he say? He just said no comment.
You know, it's really funny that the person trying to be the most subtle is going, eh. I mean, that's just, I don't get it. I really don't, but it's amazing. It's a lot of fun. Okay, here we go.
So that's why I'm here. I
Mhm.
bring a certain characteristic to this
Oh,
table.
yes, and I enjoy every moment of it.
What about you, man? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go burn this building down.
Do you know how bored Eman would be if it was just me jamming him? Like, he would,
I'm pretty
he'd
sure
probably
if
hate
it's
it.
a one-on-one D&D session, I'm pretty sure that's. Currently, we're doing the minimum of a 3-player, I mean a 2-player D&D session.
I've seen one-on-one D&D
Yeah.
sessions.
Yeah, one-on-ones are fun.
That sounds horrible.
No.
That's pretty cool. Just just instead of us sitting here talking, it's just, the DM doing a character.
I think there's barely any intermission. Actually, there's no intermission. The intermission is the character doing an action.
I mean, it's usually not months-long campaign. So, Mr. Elwood, about these results, for someone who's, well, in your line of, I guess, ailments, your curses score is a bit low.
I cheated.
And you still got a 59.
You can't show. I didn't even try to do that much on the poisons. I tried to remain inconspicuous. I just put down bland answers.
Bland doesn't mean not informative.
I thought everyone knew the chemical arsenide was cured by farfasinide. I don't know.
Royce takes out his notepad. Say that again, Rossmanite? What's that? Also, your artifact score is a bit low as well.
Dagger.
I guess that counts as an artifact. Sure.
Dagger, when to keep.
We're gonna get out of here.
Secrets.
You got some books to read.
I cheated.
Even more so then.
I mean, these aren't my real scores.
Would your real scores be better or worse?
Don't ask that.
I have a book in my bank. You'd probably read for up your curse score.
All right. Well,
Well.
I don't think I need any services. Unless we need information on that. Actually,
What?
thinking about it, I could find out. I don't know if we have the current location, but I can find out the location of Whitmore.
It's up to you. Maybe you should ask them if they would have contact with you when you move to the other facility. If you can still, get their services.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
There it goes. I could get a disguise kit, maybe? I don't know if that's in this or whatever. I don't know how disguises work. Because I'd have to have like a pre-assumed disguise. I don't know what type of disguise I'd need, like an architect, like a construction workers, like a high-vis vest,
Security, maybe?
hard cat. I don't know what security looks like here. I don't know if they have a uniform or whatever.
Yeah. I have to wait till we
It's
get to
just-
the next facility.
Just an ID. Maybe I can smuggle an ID. I don't know. Might as well just take one of the security out here and just take their ID.
That might be a little tricky.
How?
Take them out and just take their ID?
Mm-hmm.
What are you gonna do in the meantime? Like, either a security is missing or my assistant is missing.
I'd have to act fast, and I'd do that when I'd have to act fast.
I suppose.
Just going into a location really quickly, and then completing the job, and then leaving.
How confident are you in taking out a security guard with
Extremely.
their equipment?
All you need is your hands. I don't need to be in a fight with them. All I need to do is just catch them off guard. Bye! You get this
Right.
guard.
Right.
Off guard.
Yeah.
You know, just choke them out.
I'm sure that'll work well with probably the amount of magical artifacts they have on them.
I hate this game.
Yeah.
I hate D&D.
That's how it's gonna be. Nothing's
finished-
ever as easy as you think it is.
I finished Hitman last night.
Silent
Yes.
assassin on all levels.
Yeah, I try. But then someone just randomly sees me, so I don't know.
Throw a knife at their forehead.
Something just snaps.
You just start. I
Yeah,
get it.
you just take out your gun.
Towards the end of the level, you're right there about to, get in the car or get in the boat. Somebody sees you, then you like get out the gun and just start popping.
No witnesses. It's like,
No
this guy witnessed me. Oh no, now another person witnessed me taking care of that witness.
That person on the balcony, they didn't see me, but they could have.
Hello.
Okay, they could-
Hey, Habits.
Hey.
Hello.
Should I be
How are
worried?
No.
You talk to Eamon now. I'll be back. I'm gonna put my plate up.
Alright,
I should have done that while you were gone, but
probably.
but
But what?
talk to Eamon.
Things you missed that we were discussing, I guess.
Yeah.
Talking about seeing if he can get a disguise kit or anything like that from the priest. Question whether we can get in contact with the priest in the next facility, discussing how he can take a guard and assume their identity while also making sure that my assistant isn't missing. He said he'll act fast. I asked him how confident is he at taking care of a guard in his current equipment. He said very. All I need is my hands, and I said I doubt it with all the magical gear people usually have. And he said I hate this game.
Sounds about right.
Then we start talking about Hitman.
Hmm.
Yep. Hang it.
Thank you. It was actually pretty informative.
Right.
So what are your thoughts on the campaign so far?
The whole campaign.
Well, this part, this arc.
I mean, so far I don't have to do anything, so I approve.
Do you think it's too slow? Or are you enjoying the speed? Or
I mean, we've had options to go faster.
you have?
Just it all depends on Simon's pace and what he wants to do. All I have to do is beat me. So.
Which you are doing phenomenal.
You know what? I'm surprised that Zyme did not question why I cared so much about his test scores.
He just accepted it. It was great.
I'm gonna make him read that book when we get out of here. I don't want to be associated with someone who knows so little. It's a shame.
Just accepts it. I feel like this has been good because it has been a... How can I put it? It's like Zyme is put into a more secondary role.
Secondary, but also the main character.
Mm-hmm. It's...
Well, we'll see when we get later on. I'm really curious about his plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so curious. You have no idea.
Me too. I'm very curious.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
man.
Heard something about Zyme and secondary role?
Yes, we were saying that it's really funny because Zyme's in a secondary role, but he's also still the main character for this plot. So it's like, it's very odd. Hmm?
Nothing odd about it. Zyme is
And then you
currently not an edgelord.
say, all right, we're
Simon's
both
It's not sitting there. All right.
we're both interested in your plan.
My plan.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I can't wait for Jesse. Just be bossed around.
I'm gonna make sure that
That's
doesn't
just
happen.
the beginning of that. That's just the beginning of the dynamic. You prove your worth.
I don't need to prove my worth.
No.
A partner instead of a.
I want like a slurred speech pirate man to
You
tell me what to do always.
you forget that you've lost your memories.
Wait, can you have slurred speech if you have no tongue? Well, how do you even? I don't know. Magic.
Magic. Magic did it.
Magic. Magic did it.
Mm-hmm. Let's do this now before it gets...
What do you mean? Unleash the Kraken! The poisonous Kraken.
Do you think it's worth joining the guild?
Which one?
The Adventurers Guild.
Just the guild.
Yeah.
I mean, then you're kind of expected to do things. And I want to be drafted into the war. I'm already having to get drafted into this.
I wonder if they'll give you some sort of, alibi or something if you had conflicting assignments. The Royals put out a draft order.
Commission.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, I can just like change my identity. Say Zyme is currently out of commission.
I'm curious about your whole identity thing.
Mm.
I mean, to me at least, you're pretty easy to identify just by looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you change the way you look?
Normally it's daily, but now that I don't really have a, there's
Mm-hmm.
nothing. So now I'm just Zyme.
Mm.
Is that you doing it, DM? Or
The humming? Yes. Mm.
That wasn't humming. That was not humming. I hope for your downfall.
It will be soon.
I bet someone's chatting right now, and you're just ignoring them, and they feel bad. Have you made someone feel bad?
Nobody's chatting.
Don't make me chat. Don't make me chat.
Do you also change the whole leaf thing, or is that so common in elves that it's not a,
I mean the whole leaf thing.
I mean, if I look, I've seen a
I
lot of
wear what I
elves.
wear. It works.
I
No one's as
see,
racist
but
as you, Royce.
no, I'm just saying, I haven't seen leaf protruding from the chest. It's pretty identifiable, man.
This
Do you usually
isn't
tuck 'em under your
normal.
clothes or
This
something?
isn't normal. I think it's part of the curse. I don't know. Honestly, I've been scared to talk about it.
So it is a curse.
The demonic curse.
Wait,
It's
is this
scary,
part of the?
Royce.
this
It's
is
scary.
part of the-
I don't know what's happening.
You said
I've just
this
been
is
going
demonic.
along with
Is
it.
it part of the dagger? Did you have these before the dagger?
No, I did not. I don't know why they're here.
That's a revelation.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's change the subject.
I see. Okay. So,
About that game.
yeah. Can you
Play
believe they
ball.
did that in the
They did that?
third period?
Oh, I miss periods.
Do you?
Now I'm just. No, actually, I'm not even in school right now. I'm in school, but without anything to do.
Well, it's Saturday.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. We had our last meetings and work on Thursday, and now we're going to have testing that we have to go to an actual building.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. It's like you're online, but guess what? Now you're not. Now you are not.
You hear a knock on the door.
What is it?
It's
Yes.
it's a gentle knock.
Who's the gentle knock?
Food services. I'm here to take your
Yes,
yeah.
yes. Come on now.
Oh my neck.
all right.
Lean back in my chair more. Oh, Royce is. Oh my gosh.
She reaches for your plates and she looks at the napkins and nods at them. Do you have anything for me, sir? Any trash?
I would say so. Zyme speaks in the assassin language.
All right.
If he'll be able to. Use the services in the new facility.
She says possibly we might be able to get someone in there for you, but probably not.
All right, so there's no one in the facility,
Not currently, no.
but
There is a possibility we might be able to get someone in there for you, but no promises. It's a very secure place.
Anything else you have on this facility that you know of?
Me? No. I don't know anything about the facility.
Alright, do you know if the guild will have anything on it?
Possibly. The information specialist might have something, but I'm unaware of it. I'm merely a messenger, sir. I can smuggle messages in and out, and that's pretty much all I can do. I know some of the things in this facility because that's where I'm stationed, but that's it.
Alright.
I know your contact is on the 3rd level. That's pretty much all I
Of
really
which
know.
facility?
The last levels facility where the rural physicians are.
That's where my contact is.
Yes, that's where your contact is.
And that's also where all the royal physicians are?
Yes, that's where your target is.
Alright. And this new facility that we're going to?
Is the 2nd level.
It's the 2nd level, and the 3rd level is in this building.
The 3rd level, I'm not sure where that facility is located.
So it's also entirely different facility. On that map, DM,
Yes.
how many areas did it have that weren't connected to this?
What do you mean? You had 3 pieces of paper,
Yeah.
so 3 maps. Each
Alright.
one is a level. You notice that this is one of the maps,
And they-
one of the levels. A level
Alright.
2 and a level 3.
Okay. Coolio.
But I do know that you'll have a respite after you finish your last exam, which will be, I believe, in a few days if you're following the normal schedule.
Well, I have been able to, what's the word? Faster?
Speed up.
Speed up? Yeah. Speed up the process. So I will be having my exam tomorrow.
All right, if that's what you feel is necessary, sir.
Alright. This. Alright. Thank you. Yep. That'll be all. Don't have anything for you today.
All right. I'll let them know.
Alright. Have a good day.
You as well.
Alright. Mr. Pikes.
Yes.
There's 3 facilities in all. Second one, there's no contact or anyone there. The 3rd one is the one with my main contact, and that's where all the physicians are. And I'm guessing each exam will progresses to the next facility. Something like that. It's like we're working our way up the facilities. Actually, because apparently, we can probably just ask the people that have already been there before. Because some of these people have been there, I think. This is something about screwing up on it.
Right.
Actually, if you'll excuse me,
There you
I'll
go.
do some investigating.
Alright.
Where it says a loud bang. Zion stealthily. Are these two guys here?
Yes, they are sitting there talking in hushed tones.
Alright, Zion's going to stealthily get close enough to where he can hear him.
All right. As you do, you notice a guard heading towards your room. What do you do?
Examine the guard.
All right, you look at the guard. He looks like the guy that was standing at the foot of the stairs.
Does he look like he has anything on him? Any keys dangling? Things like that?
He does have a set of keys, and he has a very large magical sword. He seems to
Alright.
be gripping it tightly as he's walking.
This is on his side.
Right, it's on his side. But he
And what's-
gripped it tightly when he was down below as well.
Yeah,
It's not a new movement.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, alright, yeah, thank you. What side is the keys on?
The keys are on his right side. The sword is on his left.
Alright. His left. Oh my gosh. Didn't know I was in here with weird. I'm sorry.
Okay.
With my
All right.
siblings are
What-
left-handed.
Wait, you said
are you-
his sword was on his left
Yes,
side?
his sword is on his left side.
That means he's right-handed.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
Try to pull the sword out from with your left hand when your sword is on the left side. Try that movement right now.
What?
That's very awkward. If you use your right hand, you never mind.
It's
Continue.
all right. Read a
I've
book.
never had a sword on my hip.
Read a book.
I didn't know you guys were medieval. I didn't know you guys fought
I
dragons.
did research about my roles in
We-
this game.
Play
don't
D and
play
D.
with a sword.
What do you do? Sorry.
I don't do anything. I don't play. I just play. I don't research. You think I've researched a single thing on assassinating people? I played
No.
a game.
No.
I played a
played
game about
Hitman.
assassination.
You played Hitman to
I played
learn.
Hitman.
It's not a okay.
Wait, this is
Zion
1-to-1.
pulls out his silenced pistol.
There's Assassin's Creed, right? That would be
Yeah, but I don't like Assassin's Creed.
why. Have you ever played it?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
I just
then-
want to make people angry.
Okay, I see.
Play one of the first three.
One of.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
many.
I'll play the fourth one.
Okay.
Well, they just made a lot of enemies. That's unfortunate.
Wait. No, I think 4 was a good one. I think that's Black Flag.
Was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
play it on for next campaign. That's actually pretty good. Anyway,
Has anyone? Zion melts his sword.
What are you doing?
Thinking. I'm thinking.
perhaps
Okay.
Zion should try to cast a spell in the main room, see if it works.
Perhaps. Sure.
Perhaps.
That's not the problem.
I just imagine the guard now moving in slow-mo as Zion's thought process is grinding. Well, his sword's
That's
on
my
his
thought-
left
that's my
side,
thought
so he's
process.
obviously left-handed. And
I don't know that. Why would I know that?
it's all right. It's okay.
Zion has daggers on both his sides. He's never had to wield one dagger.
I see.
Wait,
No, this-
he isn't like X formation whenever he grabs both his daggers.
I wonder why.
Oh no, he just no, he doesn't. He just flips. He just. Zion looks around to see if anyone's looking.
You do see Dr. Lewin, Jade Arm, sitting on the couch casually. She appears to be studying a paper. As far as if she is looking your way,
Nah, it's fine.
no, she's totally involved in her paper.
Okay. Zym's going to watch, follow closely behind.
All right.
He's like,
How closely are you following?
I mean, 5 feet.
Just show me with your person.
5 feet. Yeah, 5 feet. Actually, 5 feet isn't that far, right?
Not that far. It's like a person laying down. A little
I
bit
guess
less
just
than a
here.
person laying down.
Here.
Just show me with your person how far away you are trying to follow him.
I mean, yeah, right. It's like this, like that.
All right, you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Right there. All right. You see him heading to the door. Stands at the door. He knocks. Boom, boom, boom. Inspection.
Sorry, one sec. I'm changing clothes. I mean, you're welcome to come in. You don't mind seeing me.
It's all right. I'll wait.
Sport is sport. All right, coming. Yes. Hello, how you doing?
Yes, I'm here for the inspect. Where's your second? Are they out of their room currently?
He's right behind you.
Oh, is he? Oh, sir. Wow, you are indeed very stealthy. I didn't even see you, and
I was in the chair. I hate my accent. I hate my speech impairment.
Don't mind him.
I hate it all.
Were you in the chair? I didn't even see you, and maybe I shouldn't have those
Let's ignore it.
drinks.
Mother
Sir, I'll
was
need you to
me too.
I need you to come into the in the rooms for inspections, please.
Okay.
You notice a very bright pendant on his person.
My eyes.
It's glowing.
What does it look like?
It looks about as bright as a match would be. There's a light emanating from it. And that's all you know. Alright, sir, so I just need to inspect your room for a moment. And I'll have to inspect you both as well.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
He goes over to Zion.
Oh, big and long.
Yes, I am, sir. Can you place your hands out to the sides?
Zym does as he says.
All right. The guard starts patting you down, pats your arms, pats you down your sides, all the way down to your legs. You notice that the spot that the bag is at, he doesn't even go for it. It's at the back of your back.
It's in my bum.
Yeah, just imagine like where the back of your, where the lombard is.
My bum.
No, that's not your bum. Your
Lower
lombard,
spine.
lower
Where
spine.
Your spine meets your yeah.
Yeah, that's where the bag is. It's a very very small bag, and it almost like sits on your clothing, so it's barely noticeable. Like someone would have to like really be scrutinizing you to find it.
So every time Zym walks, the bell is not just going off, right?
No,
The gold bell of just distant song.
no, you've noticed that the bag inhibits all noises from within it. It's a very good stealthy bag of hiding.
All right.
He pats you down. He says, "All right, you seem to be good. All right, sir, I'll need you to stand up as well."
Zym's going to examine the key some more. Like, how's it attached?
Right, it looks like it is attached to his belt. So imagine the belt going through a very large loop, and there's several keys on the belt, and the keys are on that loop.
There's multiple keys.
There's multiple keys, yes.
How many?
You're not sure. You'd have to count them.
So there's like more than 5.
Oh, there's more than 5. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
it's a lot of keys.
And the pendant on him. How's it attached?
It looks like it's just attached with a regular clasp.
Does Zyme think he can unclasp it?
I'm sure he does.
I'm sure he does.
That's not what I'm. Zyme doesn't do that.
Okay.
He's not just so cocky.
Does
that he
it look?
that.
Do you mean does it look like a standard
knows his
class that he's seen
capabilities.
before?
Is it something? Does he?
All right. What do you,
Clasp?
what are you asking? Is it a regular clasp?
Clasp it.
It looks like you could unclasp it. Yes.
Describe the pendant more. What does it look like?
All right. The pendant is glowing.
It's glowing.
It's glowing. It's a glowing pendant. Yes. Think of a match.
What does it look like?
It looks like a pendant with different ornamentation on it. It looks fairly expensive. It looks magical in nature. The glowing is definitely magical. Even the chain around his neck is also glowing as well. And the clasp is clasped on. It looks like a regular, everyday clasp that someone would clasp an amulet back. And yes, it looks like anybody could just reach up and unclasp it. Zyme, anybody. It is possible that that you could do it. To your eyes.
Yeah, but could just be magic. Could just be a regular clasp, but then magic just like prevents it. Only this guy can unclasp it. I mean, why not? You
Is
know?
it like an is it just glowing as in is it producing light as it glows?
It's producing light. Yes, it's
Okay.
glowing. It is glowing magically.
But it's not.
Glowing in the
It's
dark
not
kind.
like. It's not like incredibly bright, though, right?
It's actively producing light. It is about the
Is it in his eyes, the guard's eyes?
I mean,
Like, is the
think about this, all right? So you are
it's like, because I can't see it.
Right.
Like,
so
would he be able to notice that it's gone like instantly?
I'm going to describe it to you. It is a glowing amulet. It is glowing. All right? It is glowing bright enough that would be like a match. Again, a match. So imagine a match underneath your or sitting on your chest. Could you see that brightness?
Maybe. I don't know. All right. So what Zyme does is Zyme is going to put on his gloves of pickpocketing.
All right.
He is going to use light magic, and he is going to, because you said like when he creates light magic, it was pretty dim, right?
Yes, it was very dim when he was trying to create light magic.
All right, he's going to create light magic where that pendant is,
Okay.
and he's going to try to snag the pendant, unclasp it, and then take it off slowly, as he's like when Zyme thinks is a good time for when he's patting down Royce.
All right. Royce, what are you doing during this?
Striking up conversation, you know. I'm sure
Right.
you've seen a lot of hopeful doctors in and out of here. Also, quick question. Did I'm not sure if I would have noticed the pendant on him, but did I notice any glow on him as we went down for lunch and dinner?
No,
Okay,
you didn't notice it then.
gotcha.
You only noticed it now. Otherwise, you would have been specified to it. All right. Zion, this is the action that you're wanting to do.
Yes. Yes.
All right. It's fine. All right, here we go. This is what we're doing. This is where we are.
Why do you hate everything I do? You said there's no wrong answers, and now there's a wrong answer.
No. I didn't say this is not a wrong answer, but this is what we're doing. All right, here we go. Ready?
You're gonna put shiny objects in front of me. I'm gonna use the shiny objects.
Okay, it's fine.
I think I'm about to pickpocket Royce's pants.
You successfully take the amulet off of him with the gloves of pickpocketing. Am
I successful in creating a light?
There is a light that has appeared under his chin where it was. It doesn't look like he has noticed.
All right.
So, got any more rounds to make today?
I'm just gonna put the gloves back in the hidden pouch.
Go ahead.
He's going to put a shroud over the amulet of
All right.
shadow, and he's gonna pocket it.
All right, you're putting it in your pocket.
He's gonna put it in his yeah. It's like
Okay.
the most concealed place that he can find on his person.
All right. You do have 2 pockets on either side. They're very small, like where normal pockets would be.
So, what if I put it in my my pants? Just in the pants. No pocket. Just in the pants.
All right. You can most certainly try to put them in your pants if you so desire.
All right. But like under the pants.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Zym's leaf wear.
Sure. I mean, you could put it in your leaf wear. You could most certainly try. I just want to say that it's kind of weird that that's always like the first place like a criminal will put something, and it's also the first place. Never mind. So, anyways,
Is it the first place searched?
wouldn't you think so?
It's definitely a place that is searched.
Yes.
Where's the least place searched?
Perhaps a hidden pocket.
Does Zym have any hidden pockets to him?
Are you? I can't answer that.
Why? Does he not know?
We're trying really hard here. We're trying really hard.
Pouch. I have the hidden pouch, but it is full.
Oh, I see.
Yes,
That's
that's
fine. You know what? I could take the bell out, but I need the bell. I don't know. You know what? What's the guard doing currently?
he is patting down Royce.
Patting down Royce, alright.
Yes, he's trying to find any contraband.
Alright, Zion's gonna put the... You know what? Zion's gonna put the snake and sheep's clothing ring on.
Okay.
And he's going to put the amulet in the pouch, that spot. And then he's gonna put that hand... He's gonna put his hands in his pockets.
All right.
And then if the guard goes for him, he's going to have the ring slide off when his hands come out of his pockets, you know.
Okay.
Why do you sound like that?
I'm sorry, I hurt myself. So anyways,
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just I banged my...
Are you lying to me?
No. I actually did hurt myself. I banged my arm on the thing. All right. So...
I feel like I'm...
All right, so you
any more
put...
rounds today, or is this it for you?
No, this is the last checkpoint. I already checked all the other people earlier this morning, and I just had you both to check.
Oh, we're special.
Yes. Well, I've got to check your room. It'll probably be a while, so I'll just need you to sit tight as I do the inspection.
All right.
Feel free to wait. I need to check that chair first.
Oh, jeez. Come on,
Sorry.
man. I got notes to take.
Yeah, I understand. Let me just check the chair, the table, and the other chair, and then you both can sit there while I check the entirety of the room. You see the guard start to pat the chair down.
Zym's going to tap on Royce's shoulder. And then Zym's going to go into Royce. Like his back. His hand pouch.
You see the guard look up at you both.
He's not like Royce isn't like facing. I don't know how to describe it.
He smiles at you both as he starts looking up under the table. He's now laying underneath the table, looking up at it.
Quite thorough, aren't you? Can be good for your back.
You notice that the light, he's under there, and the light is shining bright enough to where he can see up under the table.
Is he looking at us?
He is laying on his back, looking up at the table. It is up to you to think if he can see you out of his peripheral vision, because you're both at his feet.
Alright, is Zym able to find Royce's hand pouch?
Are you looking for it actively?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to say you know where it is, so you could probably find it if you really wanted to, yes.
Zym is going to give Royce a pat, like right above it, telling him he's going to slip. I don't know. He's going to slip Royce the ring.
So you're going to pat Royce on his back above the...
Yeah.
Okay. And
like
you're going to...
making like a line indicating it.
And you're going to attempt to slide the ring into the bag.
I was going to slide to Royce, but
okay.
Zym thinks he can, if he can do that.
How are you sliding it to Royce?
If he... Sorry. Alright. Sorry. Zym sees if Royce has a response to this.
Okay. All right. So Royce, you feel Zym tap you on your back above your lumbar support. What do you do?
I turn my head over my shoulder and look at him.
All right. The guard starts getting up from where he was.
Alright. Zym's going to comment on the rug and how it's incredibly dusty to the guard.
As the guard's getting up and you say this, he looks at you and then looks at the rug and he goes, oh, well, it is rather dirty. It doesn't look like it's been
I've been checked.
Cleaned.
Yeah.
You
Also,
don't-
sir, if you go behind that screen there, you can see some sort of stain or I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but something's protruding through the wood. That's a bit concerning.
All right, I'll have to write it in my log and go and double check. If was it here before you guys came in here, or did you guys make the?
Yeah, it was here when we got in here.
All right, then it should be in the log, and you guys should be covered for that. So that shouldn't be a problem.
Alright.
He starts checking the other chair next to the table.
Has he checked that cabinet over there yet?
No, I'm telling you exactly what he's checked so far. He's only checked
Alright.
this chair, the table, and now he's examining the next chair.
Alright.
I need you to make a roll for me.
Alright.
You notice that your light is starting to go out around his where you put it. It's
Alright.
not out yet, but you're pretty sure it'll go out any moment.
Alright. Simon's going to get Royce's attention. And he's going to. Yeah, he's going to tap on Royce. He's going to show him the ring. He's going to signal for his bag.
Horse turns back to the guard and opens his hand behind him.
Alright. Zion's going to put his hand. Like can you describe what you're doing? Like your hands like behind your back, being held out.
Yep, pretty much next to the bag.
All right. Zion puts in his hand the ring.
Horse attempts to slip it in the bag.
Zion tries to make the shadows darker around the guard, where it's hard to see in some of the crevices in the chair. So he has to look harder.
All
Royce
right.
makes a grimaced face as if he's scratching his back. He does that classic slight lean.
Mm-hmm.
He makes arm movements like he's scratching his back.
All right. So you're trying to put the ring in the bag?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to say that you successfully put the ring in the bag. You notice that the guard is looking a little bit harder in those areas. It looks like he's about to get up, and he does so.
Zion's going to have his back to the wall, hands in his pockets. He's going to be leaning.
So, can I take notes now?
Yes. You both can sit at the two chairs on the table there and just stay there for the remainder of the inspection, please.
You know, when we first came here, only one chair was provided. We had to ask for another one.
Yes. Most unfortunate. Sometimes assistants don't stay with their doctors. It can lead to a conflict.
Is it
Well-
so common that you only provide one chair per room?
He nods. Yes. You would be surprised at how conflicting two people can be in a room, especially for long periods of time. Sometimes assistants and doctors can be here for years and never move up.
Ah, I see. That makes sense then.
All right. Well, back to my inspection.
Alright. Royce takes out his ink, quill, and parchment and starts writing.
You see the guard starting to inspect this part of the room. I need you to give me another roll. You know that you only have like maybe 3 more minutes, and that light that you put on the guard is just gonna fully go out, and It's basically there's not going to be a light there anymore.
Zion's gonna try to refresh it. He's not gonna try to replace it. He's gonna try to refresh it.
All right. I'm going to say it's still on cooldown.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, it would be.
Alright. I want to see this in combat now. I want to see 3-minute lights.
I'm trying to work with you as best as I can here.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean Zion can go invisible for that long?
Look, again, I'm trying to work with you as long as I can. Do you really want it to be a 5-second light? Because it could have been.
I want consistent results.
Yeah,
So-
well, I could have been 5 seconds, but I'm going to say because of the situation that you're in, the magic dampening field that's around you, it's allowing you to produce this light for this long. It's a unique effect.
I was expecting it to last like 7 seconds.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of hoping.
Well, again, you rolled pretty good, so here we are. You rolled a 19. So here we are. All right.
But was that roll not for the thieving, but for the light?
That was for everything. That was for exactly what
That's
your
for everything.
Yeah, that was for your action.
We
That
don't
was
do separate rolls anymore.
Ah, God. That was for your action that you did. And your action was that you stole the thing and then replaced it in the same action. So I was allowing you to do it all in the same roll. Because it was a 19. You're welcome. All right. You have 3 minutes till that light goes out, and the guard is inspecting the back corner of the room. What do you do?
He's gonna make casual banter with Royce.
All right.
With pikes.
Royce, what are you doing during this time?
Patiently waiting for their banter. Go on.
I hate you. I hate you. You don't need to banter with me.
Okay.
Is that the banter that's going on? You don't need to banter.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna kill.
The exam. So if you look here, I think this would be a pretty good thing to study for the exam tomorrow, Mr. Elwood.
But what if this left knee isn't working?
Then we would figure out why it isn't working. Like, is the kneecap damaged? Is the muscles, But yeah, it's good to be observant about that. So, good job.
All right, you see the guard finish inspecting that part of the room. As he's starting to walk back to the bed and everything, Zion, you notice that your spell has totally concluded, and there's now no more light there.
And then I heard that the I forgot what was the assignment? No. Exam. Heard that the exams.
You see the guard looking up underneath the bed.
No.
You hear him say, "Oh, that's weird."
Is there a problem, sir?
Yes, there seems to be a something stuck on the bottom of this bed, like a a nail or something. I don't know. I've never seen the like.
Nail in a bed?
Yes, it seems like it's. I've seen these beds before, and I've never seen a nail like that. Let me. It's kind of odd. I don't.
Would that do anything to the room? Should I be worried?
Oh no, sir. It's just my. I don't know. For some odd reason, I like things to be, well, precise, and it just kind of bothers me that nail's there. And he pulls out his dagger, and he gets up underneath the bed.
Hey, DM,
Yes.
do you do this on purpose?
What?
Never mind.
Did I do what on purpose?
Nothing.
Keep going. It's fine.
This is what.
No. Continue.
Okay.
Continue. I want to see how great his dagger skills are.
He goes up under there, and you hear him really straining.
Need some assistance, or?
Oh no, it's fine. I got it. I appreciate it though, and all of a sudden you hear some wood. Sounds like it's being well, you know, when you pull a nail out, it has that you know.
All right.
No.
There we go. I got it out. Seems to be a hole now. That's not good.
Should I be worried?
Oh no, sir. It's just a hole. Yeah.
Was that nail not needed?
Nah. Well, you see, I've inspected these beds several times, and I've never seen a nail there.
Request a new inspector.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure the gentleman is doing his best. Elwood, calm down.
Simon's gonna go over to the bed. He's gonna put his hand on it, push it down, see if it's sturdy.
I assure you that it's sturdy, sir. That nail was not needed. That nail is not been there
It's
before.
like half of the back
You
of
assure
screws
us
left.
that a nail inside of a wooden bed wasn't needed? Okay.
No, okay. So I inspect these beds. They're all the same. They're all the same beds, and
Alright.
and I look at them very thoroughly, sir. I'm very thorough. You can ask anyone. In fact, that's one of the reasons why I have this job, this role, is because I have a little bit of a problem with things having to be a certain way.
There's a
And-
diagnosis for that, but go on.
Is there?
There's a diagnosis.
I've never heard of something. Is it a problem? Am I
There's a
cursed?
3-letter diagnosis.
Yeah, go and take one of these psychology classes later when you have time. They'll probably tell you about it.
I can't take a psychology class, sir. I'm not a student here. I'm just a guard.
Well, look up OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, next time you go into like a library or something.
OCD. That's very. All right.
This is a joke I can make.
Fine. It's fine.
Anyways, so I believe that's it. There is a hole there that does bother me.
What was the what was the thing the nail was in? What was that? Is that something we should be worried about, or?
It was in a board down there.
Oh, okay. So just in the bed,
Not holding anything up.
not holding the bed up together or anything. Just
Oh,
in the bed.
No, sir. Like I said, I've inspected many of these beds, and there's never been a nail there before, and they're all the same. They're just
All right.
the same type of bed, same construction. I mean, I have to know the construction in order to make these inspections. People do all kinds of stuff. They try to make hidden compartments in them, and I've seen some pretty crazy stuff, to be honest with you. So I make sure that it's all up to par.
All right. You say so.
But all right. Well, I'll be on my way, and you both have a good evening.
Is he just taking
You
the
as well.
nail?
He is taking the nail with him. Yes.
My nail. How will I hang my poster?
What was that about?
What part?
All of it.
I'll be honest.
Huh?
I want to request a new investigator.
Why?
I didn't like him.
But what was the whole thing about the? Never mind. I'm sure you have plans.
Wow.
No.
Oh. I think that amulet might have been something that allows him to use magic, maybe. But I don't honestly know. It's a hunch.
Okay.
Well, it's mine now.
Sure is, man.
You can have the ring back.
Yeah. Please take it off of me.
Here. I can hold on to the belt. Alright, slots.
Sure,
Thank you.
man.
Why are you laughing
So,
at?
how are you gonna test out the amulet,
No.
or
No, it's just mine now. I was gonna take the keys, but there's so many. So, you know. My amulet.
sure is, man.
Because I was gonna study the amulet further.
All right, so you're inspecting the amulet.
Some
Yep.
privacy, please.
What do you do back there, by the way?
Think uninterrupted.
All right, so you inspect the amulet. How are you inspecting it? Tell me exactly what you're doing.
I'm just gonna look at it.
All right, just glancing at it, or how are you looking at it?
I'm examining it, how I would a normal object. What the heck are you? Why are you here?
All right.
Alright.
You look at the amulet. You've noticed that has stopped glowing. That it is still clasped.
It's clasped.
Yes, it's still
I didn't
clasped.
unclasp it.
Huh?
I didn't unclasp it?
No, I didn't unclasp it. It's still clasped.
Wait, how do I take it? Wait, how do I get off him?
Magic.
What do you? I reached over his neck. Sorry, sir. Can you move your hair out of the way? Thank you. I didn't.
No, because he didn't have long hair.
I hate you, man.
Yeah, man.
Never mind.
All right. So how the thieving gloves?
No.
No, I'm going to explain how the thieving gloves work. They're magical thieving gloves. So what they do is like you reach to pickpocket something from them, right?
And it appears in my hand.
And it appears in your hand. Yeah, that's pretty much how it
That
works.
sounds insanely powerful.
Yes, it is. It's insanely powerful. You pickpocketed them by reaching out, and it pulls one item from their inventory, and you got what you were going for, the amulet. Still
It's just a random
clasped.
item.
I didn't. Well, you can influence its. Yeah, but it does have a chance to be a random item from not just that person, but anyone in the room.
What's behind your ear? And then it's like, oh, I'm sorry. I just pulled out your ear. It's like your ear.
Pretty much. Yep.
What did I notice about the amulet? It's still clasped. It's
Still
not glowing
clasped.
anymore.
Correct. It's no longer glowing.
What do you make of that, Roy's?
What?
Amulet no longer glowing, but it's clasped. Maybe I
Excuse
have to-
you. Excuse you.
but still clasped. Ozaz's neck was glowing, it's no longer glowing.
Perhaps it interacted with him in a way that he was assigned the amulet to, you know. Because unless you put the amulet on specifically to, you know, inspect rooms, maybe it detects magic and.
Yeah. Did you bring the adult then?
Nope.
You just brought red scrolls.
I keep telling you this. I told you this before I got in here. So all I had was red scrolls.
Yeah, but the adult is better than a red scroll. It basically is one to better.
Yeah, but I don't want to lose it. So
I also don't want to lose my corrupted dagger, but you know.
I want you to lose it.
Okay, are you gonna kill me?
That's what it comes to.
I've seen your I've seen your
I
face through.
I hold no loyalty to you. Just want to let you continue to hammer this in your head. I hold no loyalty to you. You're just a curious case.
Curiosity killed the cat.
It might. Again, why did you take the amulet?
I don't know. Just a hunch.
See why he's talking about assistance.
Okay.
What is do you hear
What
that?
is that noise? I do hear that.
It's having fun. Do you hear that?
You do hear a noise.
It's not even from Sonobus. That's the division.
Where do I hear the noise from, DM?
It's coming from all the way around, all around you.
Oh, that's an alarm.
I opened the door. Do I hear it outside?
You do. It's louder outside.
Yeah, that's in that bag, by the way.
Alright, I look around.
You see several of the. Well, you see Dr. Upton and Assistant Rushford. You still hear the alarm, by the way. They seem to be looking at each other, very concerned. You also see Dr. Lewin Jade Arm over there. She's also looking around as the alarm's going off.
Alright. Doctor, what's happening? What's that awful racket?
It's an alarm of some kind. I've never experienced it myself, so I'm unsure.
Alright. Fun.
Are we under attack or something?
We'll see. Not much to do but sit around.
First thought. We under attack?
You see Professor Vines running out of the door, and she's looking around.
What's happening, Professor Vines?
That's the alarm. Apparently, there's a security issue. All right, everyone to their rooms.
Ah, jeez.
Better not delay the exams.
I'm sure we would have been fine if something else didn't happen earlier.
I don't know what
We've
happened.
been out of this facility tomorrow, you know? Never to see any of these people ever again, probably. Now, there's a clear trace. If somebody happens. If you look here on this paper, this is be pretty important for the exam, whatever happens, Mr. Elwood.
I see
Still here.
shiny, I take shiny.
Still hearing the sounds. Okay.
Does anybody else have this issue with the Discord? It just goes gray.
Yes, it's been a problem.
I've learned that it goes away if you like exit Discord. Go to,
Yeah.
like open the tray and then quit Discord, and then it's fixed until it happens like a week later. But I did that, but then now it's been like a while.
Oh,
Anyone else have this problem where their Microsoft account just randomly goes away?
No. Usually
No.
don't click suspicious links.
It wasn't that suspicious.
it's very suspicious.
It was that suspicious.
It was very, very
I
suspicious.
just wanted my mother's maiden name, my password, my PIN.
and your
Wasn't
social
that
security number.
suspicious? It was it was just a code.
Okay.
It was just a code. I thought it was this is a code.
Just the code.
I thought it was for API. It said it was for API. It wouldn't lie to me.
Oh god.
It did, but it wouldn't.
I don't know anymore.
This alarm like loud.
Pretty loud, yeah.
What if it wasn't?
Very loud.
It's coming from everywhere. I never got why they had an alarm going off. Is that supposed to like deter or something? It just alerts to the criminal.
All of a sudden, you hear a loud banging on your door. Boom, 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 boom.
It can't be locked.
Yes, come in.
It's
Hi.
a different guy.
You do see a different guy in front of you. He is wearing a amulet. It is glowing very brightly.
Don't say that.
It's
Don't say that.
it's glowing more brightly than the other one.
I hate you. I hate you so much. Because I am taking.
How you doing?
Apparently, there was a incident that just happened, a security incident, and I'm here to do a inspection of the room again.
Fine.
You two will be standing in the middle of the room now.
We already are.
As I'm examines this guy.
All right, you look at the guy. He looks very intimidating and upset.
And intimidated.
Yes. Huh?
As I am ain't intimidated.
I mean, he looks intimidating. I'm not saying you're intimidated, but he does look like someone that's trying to invoke intimidation.
Oh, I love it when people do that. Because it's like so, because that just makes them look smaller. That makes them wanting to be threatening.
So he is. He looks very angry. He's also holding what appears to be a wand of some type.
A wand. Is that a color? Like fire, water, everything?
It just looks like a wand in his hand.
Oh, it's one of those ones.
So what do you do?
I'm in the middle of the room.
All right, you're in the middle of the room. Royce, you're also in the middle of the room.
Yep.
All right. He shines the wand at you, and he starts scanning Royce with it. It looks like, where he starts from the top of his head and starts bringing it down.
What do I know about this wand, damn?
It just looks like he's doing some sort of scan. Looks like the
What do I know
wand
about
is.
this wand?
You don't know anything about the
Seven
wand.
magic. I don't know about anything about this.
No, all you know is that.
I've never heard about anything.
I mean, you've heard that there are things that allow scans to happen, and it looks like this man is scanning Roy's.
Nah, I can't do anything. I trust in the bag. And even if the bag fails, it'll be kind of funny.
All right. So he starts scanning Royce. It's very slow. He's now down to his chest. What do you do as this man is pointing a wand directly at your chest now, Royce?
Oh, yeah, he didn't even give it like consent or anything. He just started pointing a stick at him.
True.
Just tap my foot impatiently.
All right. He's now at the lumbar part of the where his belly would be.
Is I am able to... never mind. Continue.
What? What is Zyme doing?
Continue.
All right. He goes down past his stomach and then down past his legs. And now he heads over to Zyme and does the same thing.
Is thinking. Is there any visual effects happening with the wand?
You see no visual effects. It literally looks like he's pointing a stick at you.
Can I have a lore concept of shadowy desire and enlightened desire? What does it do?
What is what?
Mind.
What does what do?
Shadowy desire and enlightened desire.
All right. You're asking what it does?
Yeah. Like lore wise. Like, does it do anything to the mind?
Ah, Shadow Desire. Let's see. Shadow Desire on your selected target causes them to take 10% damage when they use a skill. I mean, that's pretty much just the shadows doing that. Right?
It doesn't do anything to the mind.
I mean, I feel like someone just named it Shadowy Desire when all it is just the shadows.
I made the skill. I can. I need the DM. DM didn't do jack.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't. So it causes them to take 10% damage. So basically, every time they use a skill, the shadows attack them.
Yeah, you're right. And then immediately just starts naming it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it does. The shadows deal damage to them.
I was thinking, is there any way to make him like subconsciously like not scan a zone or whatever? Like maybe move his thing faster or.
I'm sure you can try with all your might.
Yeah.
You have 2 minutes.
Me?
Yes.
Why do I have 2 minutes? Oh, okay, so I'm saying. Your thoughts, Eamon?
This is a nice bed you've made.
Listen. Now stop listening. I don't know. I don't trust in the stick. The stick can't do anything. Zyme takes it like a big boy.
What do you do?
Whoa.
Zyme takes it.
Whoa.
All right. You reach out to grab the stick. Is that what you're doing?
No, I didn't mean I'd take the stick.
Ah, what do you?
I meant I just.
That's what I thought you meant.
No, I meant I just let it happen.
Oh, you let it happen. Okay.
I steal the stick.
It's
mine.
I thought I reach out and take the stick. I thought you said you take the stick as in you reach out. Okay, so
Actually, does stick have a form? And is it an entity that I can use on
what do you mean?
with my shadow magic?
No. Right now, your shadow magic, you can't sense anything with it. Like even people, you're having a very hard time getting any type of sense from them.
Yeah, it's over. It's actually, I let it happen.
All right, here we are, letting it happen.
Frame by frame, by what he does.
All right, the stick in his hand starts moving down your face towards your chest. It goes lower to your stomach. He hovers there for a moment. And he keeps going down, and he stares really hard at you as he does.
Like what kind of stare?
He stares you down. Like,
What does that mean?
his...
Like, what's the difference between staring and staring?
Okay, so before it looked like he was mildly perturbed, and now he's staring at you like he wants to absolutely murder you.
Okay. Is he doing any other action?
The stick's still going down, but he just stops, puts the stick in his belt, and stares at you.
Is he giving any assassin signals?
He's not giving you any assassin signals, no.
But what if he did? Alright. Zyme tries to read his intentions.
All right, as you read his intentions.
Check.
All right, as you try to read his intentions.
Try.
You can't get anything from this person. You can tell that their emotions are very erratic right now.
Erratic. That's what a human.
But you did notice that he stopped scanning you after your belly. He kind of went down, but then he stopped like afterwards and just put the stick up. And he stares at you like he is going to absolutely murder you. And he says, "Well, it looks like you're both clear." And he opens the door and walks out. And walks off.
Where did he walk?
He just walked down the hall. He looks like he's going into Vines' room.
You know what? Good point.
All right.
Zyme is going to use the corrupted dagger on the glowing amulet.
It's too late.
Zyme uses the corrupted dagger on the glowing amulet.
Too late. It's too late.
Zyme throws the glowing amulet on the ground.
It's too late. All right, YouTube.